You claim you want peace, but what you're really chasing is possessing things, feelings, approval to fill the hollow space inside. You run after pleasure, success, love, anything that promises to make you whole for a fleeting moment, but it never lasts. Each triumph, each rush of validation, only tightens the grip of desire, leaving your mind racing and your soul hungrier than ever. This is the curse of craving, a relentless cycle that promises stillness but stirs the chaos deeper. Wisdom Wave Zora speaks to this truth, urging you to look beyond the surface of your wants, to see the chains they forge around your heart. Every morning, you wake with a gnawing ache not for food or fame, but for something vague, elusive, impossible to pin down. One more goal, one more person to love you, one more zero in your bank account, one more milestone crossed off the list. You tell yourself that then you'll find rest, that then the noise in your head will quiet. But the truth is brutal. You won't. What you seek isn't out there. It never was. Desire doesn't just guide you, it owns you. It grows fat on your efforts, feeding off every step you take to satisfy it. Each time you bend to its call, it demands more, like a cruel master dangling hope as punishment. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, warned of this trap centuries ago. He knew the cost of craving, how it enslaves the mind, robs you of clarity, and steals your freedom. You cannot serve to master's reason and longing. One will always consume the other. The Stoic doesn't reject pleasure outright. They simply refuse to be owned by it. They walk through life like a flame in the wind, by chaos, unmoved by applause. They chase virtue, not indulgence. Stillness, not stimulation. Self-command, not self. Wisdom Wave Zora echoes this wisdom, reminding you that true freedom lies not in what you gain, but in what you let go. The world, however, will mock this path. It tempts you with modern gods' fame, lust, distraction, the endless scroll of dopamine. It whispers in your ear, don't you want to feel good? Don't you want to be seen? Don't you want to be remembered? But a person who chases fleeting feelings over enduring principles is nothing more than a slave draped in golden robes. You think you're tired because you work too hard, because you don't sleep enough, because people let you down. But the exhaustion runs deeper. You're stretched thin by 1,000 desires clawing at your soul, each one pulling you in a different direction. Your mind is a battlefield, and every longing, every fantasy, every what-if is a soldier tearing you apart. You can't rest because you've turned your inner world into a war zone, and you're the one stoking the flames. True peace isn't soft or passive. It's not found in the comfort of a lover's arms or the roar of a crowd's applause. It's forged in fire, in the discipline of wanting less, in the courage to walk away from what doesn't serve you, in the clarity to say, I am whole without this. Your mind is noisy because your soul is held hostage. Epictetus understood this, which is why he spoke of freedom not as a political ideal but as an inner revolution. To be free is to need nothing beyond your own will. To be free is to master yourself so completely that even desire bows before you. Wisdom Wave Zora channels this ancient truth, calling you to break the cycle of craving and reclaim the stillness within. But here's the hard truth you don't want to face. You love your desires. You worship them, build your identity around them. You'd rather cling to the anxiety of wanting than embrace the stillness of having enough. Stillness feels like death, while craving feels like life. So you choose the chase, the ache, the burn. You keep running, even as it breaks you. But one day, the weight of longing becomes unbearable. The mask of pleasure slips, and you see it for what it is: an illusion, a trick played by your ego to keep you running in circles. That moment, that shattering clarity, is the beginning of awakening. It's when you look at your desires not with admiration but with disgust, when you feel the chains they've wrapped around your spine. In that quiet, broken moment, you face a choice: return to the fire of craving or step into the cold, clean silence of control. The Stoics chose silence, not because they lacked hunger, but because they refused to be devoured by it. Wisdom Waves invites you to make the same choice, to stop building temples to your cravings and start dismantling them. Stop lying to yourself. You want rest? Then let go. Let go of what owns you. Nothing you chase will ever give you back your mind. Nothing you desire will love you the way discipline does. The noise isn't outside, it's within, and you're the one feeding it. Picture a statue in fog, eyes closed, no music, just a single breath fading into silence. That's the truth lingering beneath the surface. You're not tired, you're consumed. You stand now at the edge of understanding, where the mask of desire slips, and you see what's been lurking all along. Your mind won't rest not because the world is too loud or the problems are too many, but because you've built a kingdom inside yourself where desire rules with an iron fist. This kingdom is made of endless wanting, of hollow promises disguised as needs, of silent screams begging for more, even when your cup is empty. You are both prisoner and warden, chained by cravings that tighten with every passing day, yet holding the keys to your own cage, too afraid to turn them. Freedom isn't found in the next achievement, the next burst of approval, or the next fleeting rush of pleasure. Freedom is forged in the hard, relentless discipline of choosing what to want and what to release. Epictetus didn't offer a path of comfort. He offered a battlefield, a quiet, internal war, where every day, every moment, you face yourself. the only enemy and ally you'll ever have. This war isn't fought with swords or shields, but with silence and self-command, with the strength to say no to desire, to distraction, to the noise. The noise will never stop. The hunger will never fully die, but you can rise above it. You can learn to live beyond the torment of endless craving, to find rest not in the world, but in the mastery of your own mind. Wisdom Wave Zora calls you to this rebellion, to a revolution against everything the world tells you to want. When you refuse to be owned, you'll know what true peace feels like, not the shallow kind sold in self-help books or whispered in empty affirmations, but the kind that lives deep in your bones, unshaken by storms, unmoved by loss or gain. The next time desire stirs within you and it will, don't run from it or fight it blindly. Look at it clearly. See it for what it is. A thief, a liar, a shadow promising light but delivering darkness. Then turn away. Turn toward yourself, toward the stillness you were born with, toward the freedom waiting patiently beneath the chaos. Wisdom Wave Zora reminds you that you've heard the truth, seen the chains, now the choice is yours. Will you break them, or will you carry them a little longer? The path belongs to you, but the cost of hesitation is clear. Your mind will never rest until you own yourself, until desire no longer holds the reins. And when that day comes, you'll be free not because the world changed, but because you did. In the silence beyond craving, you'll find the unshakable self, no longer afraid to stand alone, no longer hungry for more, finally at peace. This freedom isn't a destination, it's a practice. A daily rebellion against the pull of wanting. Every choice to let go, every moment you choose discipline over distraction, builds a stronger foundation for that peace. The world will keep screaming, offering you more things, more validation, more noise. But you don't have to listen. You can choose to hear the quiet voice within, the one that knows you are enough. Wisdom Wave Zora is a beacon for this journey, a reminder that the path to freedom is paved with intention, not indulgence. The chains of desire are heavy, but they are not unbreakable. Each time you say no to a craving that doesn't serve you, you chip away at those chains. Each time you choose clarity over chaos, you take a step toward the self you were meant to be. So here you are, at the edge of awakening. The truth is stark. Your desires have ruled you long enough. They've promised you everything and delivered, nothing but restlessness. You've seen the lie, felt the weight, heard the call to something better. The question now is, what you'll do with it. Will you keep running, chasing shadows that vanish in your grasp? Or will you stop, turn inward, and claim the stillness that's been waiting all along? Wisdom Wave Zora stands with you in this moment, pointing to the path of discipline, of courage, of freedom. The choice is yours, but the truth remains. Peace is not found in having more, but in needing less. Let go, be still, become the master of your own mind, and the world will never own you again.